now we'll head over to the St. Augustine. So yes, I have Bermuda for the vast majority, and then I have the zoysia over there, which was sodded, and this was St. Augustine. I'm not really sure where it came from. When I started here, this was all pretty much dirt, but there was just little tiny bits of St. Augustine. I moved in after 2011. 2011 was the massive drought here in Conroe, Texas area. And so it killed massive quantities of St. Augustine all over the area. A lot of yards that were St. Augustine are now Bermuda because of that. This area, due to these big old oak trees, stays shady all during the summer. And so therefore, as you can see, the Bermuda just gets real light and just does not want to fill in here. So versus the Bermuda that gets any light at all, you can see how much denser and thicker it is. I know it's all Bermuda, I know it's all dormant, so here in a couple months I'll do an update video and you can really see how it all comes out and how much different it is. But this is the St. Augustine. It was also very green, very dark green. I don't know what kind this is, but whatever kind of St. August is, stayed greener than pretty much all the other St. Augustine around. That may have been due to fertilizer at the end of the year. Probably was, but either way it stayed very green. But again, we had the big freeze in February and all this was covered in snow, which is again very weird for this area. We normally don't get snow at all, and if we do, it doesn't stick. So we were down to 6 degrees, and we normally never get below 30. And so it's a very odd year. It only happened, for a couple of days. So a week later, we were in the 70s, which is what we're at. Today we're going to be in the upper 70s. So all of this is just freeze damage, the vast majority of it. As you can see the tips are all hurting. All these tips, that was all freeze damage. So we'll see how this comes out. Looks like it made it through that week. We'll see if it comes out as strong. But this was mostly all dirt, and it's slowly grown in. It's in the shade, so I can't really compare it 100%. This area out here has grown out pretty good. It's not too shady. And so, but it's, no matter what, it's definitely nowhere near as fast as the Bermuda. The Bermuda just took over the entire yard in no time. This entire yard had patches of Bermuda, small patches, but was mostly Bahia and weeds. And so all I did was come out with MSM and killed off the vast majority of the weeds and all the Bahia. Did the same thing in the St. Augustine, which really hurt the St. Augustine that first year because I used a full rated MSM. If I could go back in time, I probably wouldn't have. I probably would have used a full rated MSM everywhere but the St. Augustine area, which I knew was going to be St. Augustine because the massive amounts of shade. And then that first year would have spread a lot faster. Last year it spread pretty good. It filled in that, you can see the vast majority of that area. There's still some bigger spots. You can see this area right here, it's filling in, but originally at the beginning of last year, this spot went way out here and way all the way around out here. And so it actually has filled in quite a bit in 1 year. This year I'm thinking it's going to fill in the rest of the way. And so there's a huge spot out here, and originally this spot was way out here, and pretty much there was nothing along this fence all the way to about there. So all that's filled in, and then this spot went all the way around that tree, and there was a little tiny bit of patch right over there. And so all this has come in and filled in. So a pretty good amount. So that's the St. Augustine update for February of 2021.